The most important topic of this chapter is adiantum, whose wording is so much difficult in book, but is not difficult. Just to focus and draw a life cycle like this one. It is outline. We start from here. That is the first part, like this one. Filicinae ordination, like fiddle head. That is it. Adventitious roots, rhizome. These are the small scale-like leaf, remnant part of the previous silly plants. Rhizoid or adventitious roots. That is a rhizome, underground stem. Circular leaves, which is called succeeded ordination, and their head is called fiddle head. Fiddle head means like a musical instrument, like this one. That is the shape of musical instrument. The musical instrument is like fiddle, so these are called fiddle head. But the black color also indicate the hairy structure of kids, maiden hair plants, like this one. The differentiated stem like this type, and there is a first order, that is a first order, first branch, that is a first order, which is called Tracheophytes, stipe, stalk. That is the second order. The second order is basically petiole. That is the first order. That is the second order. The second order contain leaf, small leaf, which are called pinnule. It is stipulated. Once again, that is the compound leaf. That is the second order. That is a pinnule. It is a pinnule. Now this one is a compound leaf. The compound leaf is not a chemical compound. The leaf which contain different, more than one blade-like structure, like this one, that is called pinnule. It is a bipinnulated. On the both sides these pinnules are present. It is also called pinna. Pinnule, bipinnate, bipinnate. It is also called petiolate. The leaves contain sporangia. It is also called sporophyll. It is also called frond. All the structures, once again, like this one, I repeat this structure. That is a single pinnule, and it contains many veins. Dichotomous multivenated structure, which is called megaphyll. The leaf which contain more veins are called megaphyll. It is also called megaphyllus, and that structure is called dichotomous. Bifurcating structure like liverworts, Psilopsida. It is a photosynthetic leaf. Their margin are some like this one, curly structures like this one. It is called false indusium. And that covering structures, these are the covering structures: protective cover, multicellular, contains sporangia at their base. Like this one contains sporangia at their base. That cluster is called sorus. And the one is called sporangium. It means that plant is called sporophyte. That plant is called sporophyte. The dominant stage is called sporophyte. That is a dominant stage, sporophyte. The sporangium, we just take a single sporangium from here. Just a oval shape structure. It is a stalk. Try to make like this one. That is a stomium. These are the annulus. Not difficult, simple. That is the annulus. These are the jacket cell, covering cells. That is the sporangium. At the base of the leaf, such leaf is called frond. The group of sporangia is called sorus, and it is the one of the sporangium. That is a one sporangium. The one sporangium, that is its stalk. It is called stomium. The stomium is 1/4. It is called annulus. The annulus is a 3/4. Annulus structure also appear in annelids, leech, annuli. It is its radial part. The thick portion is called its radial part. That thick portion is its radial part. Due to presence of the cell wall, more cell wall deposition here, it is called radial part. These are the jacket cell. It once again contains sporocyte. The sporocytes are always diploid. By means of meiosis, it produces spores, and that is its negative character. Once again, these are isosporous. That is the negative character of adiantum. But due to presence of xylem and phloem, it is close to the seeded plant, but that is its negative character. It is isosporous. And the spore once again change into, when the spores are dispersed, the sporangium lies from here, like this one. Its stomium break. And the sporangium, like this one, shed the spore. The radial part contract from here. When it dries, the annulus contract, and that portion, the contraction of annulus causes the spreading of this sporangia, dispersion of the spore. And these spores are dispersed by air. These are once again isosporous. That is the negative character of adiantum. The spore dispersed by air, then it forms the gametophyte, like this one. The spore always change into gametophyte. The gametophyte of adiantum is like this one, cushion shape. It contains rhizoids. Here is the antheridium, which produce sperm. Here is a archegonium, venter, neck, which contain egg. These are the rhizoids. It is a thick gametophyte. It is a gametophyte. Independent, green, cushions. That is not archegonium. Anthridium, embryophyte character, egg, oosphere, the sperm, presence of water, move here, some sorts of chemotaxis. The archegonium form the zygote. Within a zygote, the embryo develop. That is a embryophyte. The base is called venter. It is called its neck, and once again it changed into sporophyte. The zygote is a oospore. Oospore is a not a spore but zygote which change into sporophyte, and that is the life cycle of adiantum, which consists of 3 parts, 3 short question and 1 long question. Adiantum rhizome contains small leaf-like structures like this one. These are called remnant. These are remnant parts of the leaf. Rhizoids, cercinate vernation, fiddle head like this one. Fiddle is a basically instrument. Cercinate vernation, arrangement in the circular form. Then it open their cercinate vernation into stripe or stalk. It change into the first order rachis, second order petiole. The second order contain pinnule. It is a compound leaf, bipinnate leaf. The small one is called pinnule. The small unit is called pinnule. It is also called petiolate. It is also called sporophyll. It also contains sporangius or called frond. The multivenated is called megaphyll. Dichotomous, there are false leaves covering which bear sporangia. That is the one sporangium. The sporangia contains stalk. The 1/4 portion is called the stomium, which is a delicate, and the thick portion is called annulus. The inner portion of annuli is called radial part. The outer portion is called the jacket. Inside the sporangium, they are called sporozoite, which are the mother cell. By means of meiosis, they produce spore. When it becomes mature, in dryness, it becomes dehiscence. Due to contraction of the annuli, the stomium break and the spores are dispersed. It is the negative character, isosporous. In case of moistness, the spore germinate into the gametophyte, just a cushion like 1 to 2 centimeter long. The gametophyte is a thallus, like a thallophyta. The rhizoids appear on the lower surface. Below the in between the rhizoidal portion, there is anthridium which produces the sperm. Below notch portion, there is a archegonium near the thick portion. Archegonium contain venter, neck. After fertilization, there is a once again zygote, and zygote is a oospore which change into sporophyte, and that process is repeated like adiantum. That is the life cycle of adiantum. Pause. Is spermatophytes. Spermatophytes. Sperm means seed. So these are called seeded plants. Sperm mean not as a mean gamete. Sperm means seed. The seeded plants are 2 types: Gymnosperm and Angiosperm. Our next topic is the Gymnosperm, which also called conifer, cone bearing leaf, cone bearing plant. As we start their life cycle, once again make an outline. That is a plant with stem, adventitious roots. The stem contains scaly leaf. These are the needle-like leaf whose number is fixed. The Gymnosperm classification is on the basis of cone or on the basis of number of leaves. Angiosperm classify on the basis of flower, but these are classified on the basis of cone or on the basis of leaf. There are the cones like this one, that is a male cone, and here is a female cone. These are adventitious roots. The simplest root from all the roots is called adventitious roots. That is a stem. It contains scale-like leaf. These are called foliage leaf. It is a female cone. It is a male cone. The male cone and the female cone have some difference, like this one. Male cone, female cone. The male cone is a apical, terminal. Most of the female cone are the basal. It is a non-woody. That is a woody. Its age is less. One about its age is a prolong. Its age is a prolong. It contains microsporophyll. It contains megasporophyll. It produces microspore. It produces megaspore. That is the difference between male cone and the female cone of the gymnosperm. Federal Board, that is a short question of the male cone and the female cone difference. Now we just draw the male and female cone. Just make a rounded structure like this one. Here is some bulky structure like this one. It contains small leaf, microsporophyll. Here contain ovuliferous leaf like this one. These are the some larger one as compared to the male cone. These are the larger leaf due to presence of their ovule. These are the female cone. Simple. Once again, that is a male cone. That is a female cone. Their leaves are called microsporophyll. And the female cone, megasporophyll. Both are collectively called sporophyll. Both are collectively. And these leaves are called megaphyll, multivenated. These are megaphyll. These are megasporophyll. Differentiate this one. Here is the microsporangium. Here is the ovule, and ovule contain megasporangium like this one. Once again, here is a microsporangium in case of male. It produces megasporocyte mother cell, which produce microsporocytes which produce microspore by means of meiosis. Here That is a ovule. Ovule contain Megasporangium. Megasporangium. The Megasporangium contain Megasporocyte. By means of meiosis, it produces megaspore. It means that plant is a sporophyte. That is a sporophyte. Now it changes into the gametophyte. The microspore change into male gametophyte. It produce pollen. The pollen contain just air sac like structure. The megaspore produce archegonium, which produce egg. There is a pollination, but between pollination and fertilization there may take 1 year. Slowest fertilization in case of gymnosperm, it may take 1 year. Here archegonium, that is contain egg. That is a antheridium, pollen. There is a single fertilization and the zygote is formed without the protection of fruit. There is no fruit, only scale protect, female scale. These are called naked seeded gymnosperm, naked seeded plant. There is no protection of fruit. That is a zygote. Ripened ovule is called seed. The fertile ovule is called seed, while the sperm and egg form the embryo. Embryo is a part of seed. There is a fruit, but not like an angiosperm. The fruit like a dry fruit, scaly fruit, that is a scale-like structure, not pericarp. It is a naked seeded plant. There is not fruit like angiosperm, but that fruit is a scale-like, in which the seed is once again changed into the sporophyte. That is the gymnosperm